Hi everybody. Just want to give you an answer to, or an explanation really, to the answer for this question. Compare and contrast the effect of more savings on short-term and long-term growth. Okay, and we're given three nice bullet points, or two nice bullet points for our written answer, then an instruction on how to complete the graph. So we're just going to run through the answer to that. So first of all, the first point is the short term. There are three pretty important elements to this question. So the first point is the short term. Now obviously in the short term we're going to see a sacrifice of spending in favour of saving. So there's going to be a drop in consumption spending, okay, and an increase in savings in the banking sector, so in banks. Now obviously this will lead to a drop in AD, and may lead to a drop in real GDP. That's a short-term effect, okay? It's a long-term effect. So the long-term effect will see increased savings in the banking system. So we'll see what could we say? We see the build-up of savings in banks leads to the incentive to lend. Banks don't want to hold on to those savings. They want to lend them out. That's how they make their profit. So they want to get rid of them. They want to lend them out to businesses for at higher interest rates. So the incentive to lend. This will lead to businesses will borrow to invest in capital goods. What will this lead to? Well, this will lead to an increase in investment, an increase in AD, an increase in productive capacity or efficiency, increase in real GDP. Okay, so that's the longer term effect. So ultimately, let's sum up what we've seen. The ultimate change is going to be an increase in AD, increase in AS in the longer term, because we've talked about productive capacity or efficiency. Therefore, they both move to the right, both move right. And this leads to increase in real GDP, which obviously is economic growth. So longer term economic growth as opposed to short term, we had a drop in real GDP, which is kind of negative growth. And you're asked to illustrate this on the diagram. So if we just draw a PPC up here, draw a PPC there, where we've got capital goods, and consumer goods. What we're saying is this, is that if we're at position A and we want to move to position B, Do that. We've got to sacrifice spending on consumer goods to increase. So the loss of consumer goods, if you like, is the opportunity cost for an increase in capital goods and, as we said earlier, long-term growth. So I hope that was helpful. Cheers.